And here we are, guys. As you can see, at the Huawei IDI exhibition, we're learning about storage, we're learning about container, we've been learning about medical imaging, and now I'm heading over to speak to Cindy, who's going to be talking to me about container storage solutions. Hi, Cindy. How are you today?
Fine. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much for showing us about the container storage solution, which is so important for enterprises to understand why they need these products and solutions. So please, can you give us an update on what are you guys doing in the storage and container department?
Okay, great. Hello everyone, my name is Cindy and I'm the Chief Expert of Huawei Enterprise Storage Solutions. So today I'm gonna, with these slides here, I'm gonna share some of the updates or highlights of our container storage solution. Actually, I think there are 4 major highlights. The first one is efficiency. By that, what I want to say is because we have noticed that the number of containers has greatly outpaced that of virtual machines. Therefore, how to quickly and efficiently support the deployment, the deletion of the containers is very important. Also with the storage infrastructure. Therefore, we optimize the REST API efficiency by 100%, and so that we can support large-scale container platform deployment. And the second thing I want to say is performance, because wherever or whenever performance is always important, and for container storage that is also the case. Therefore, we are hereby proposing our high-performance NAS. Of course, we also have the solution for SAM, but with NAS, the expansion is much easier. Therefore, we think NAS is a more appropriate or optimal solution for container storage. And our NAS surpasses the industry peer vendors by over 30%. And also, we can achieve a very efficient scale up or scale down with our NAS infrastructure. Yeah. And the third point I want to say is on disaster recovery, because we have noticed that a lot of customers, they have moved their mission critical applications to container platforms, and then after that they will, you need to ensure that data is always safe, always protected. Therefore, we are now proposing this application-aware backup software called CDR, Container Disaster Recovery, which can also do the in-cluster and cross-cluster disaster recovery, including synchronous replication, asynchronous replication, active-active protection. Yeah, and so that we can provide, enterprise-level disaster recovery and data protection solution for Kubernetes platforms. And the last but not the least point is we think security is also very important for the enterprise applications. And by security, on the first hand, we think isolation is very important. Therefore, we are proposing this multi-tenancy structure, for the Kubernetes platforms. You can separate or isolate different clusters or different namespaces with the different tenants on storage devices. And at the same time, with our storage device, we have a lot of security functions such as encryption, anti-ransomware, and we have antivirus, we have WARM, a lot of security features, which will all help our customers, better protect their data after they move data to Kubernetes platforms.
Thank you so much, Cindy. And this was one of the reasons why I wanted to understand more about container storage. During one of the media tables, Dr. Peter Yu spoke about container and kind of left me wanting more. So thank you so much, Cindy, for explaining to us the power of container storage solution.
My pleasure.
Where shall we go next?
I think since I've just mentioned about security, how about we go to another booth about anti-ransomware?
Good idea.
Well, a lot.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, so let's go. So this is our ransomware protection solution.
So explain to us, as we all know, ransomware protection, there has been a lot of cyber threats over the last few years, and data is hard to always keep up with the solutions. And how do we keep up with the new threats that are coming up, especially on the last years? So tell us how the ransomware protection storage solution of Huawei can help enterprises be safer and more efficient.
Yeah, okay. And so actually, in many customers' traditional opinions, they think security is more about network, less about data. But in recent years, because the value of data has increased, so the hackers, they have started to shift their attention to data itself, not just on network. And that is one of the, I should say, the strong points of storage, because storage has always been known as the last defense of data security, because it is at the very core of your data center, right? And for storage, on storage device, I think there are two things we should focus on. The first one is detection. That is, we can quickly and efficiently and accurately detect all the attacks, in time, so that we'll know when the bad guys come. And the other thing, most important thing, is recovery, because we have all the data with storage, and we should help customers, to reduce the RPO and RTO, once it comes to data recovery. Therefore, in our solution, we focuses first on accurate identification. Actually, we have these built-in machine learning algorithms to help us detect, the attacks, on the entropy, on the we do snapshot comparison, we do a lot of machine learning within the storage devices to help us achieve up to 3 nines of identification accuracy. And the other important thing is about recovery. And in terms of recovery, we think it's not just recover on one storage device. Actually, we think recovery should be available from both our production storage, our backup storage, and our air-gapped storage. I will go into details. First, for production storage, we have this function called secure snapshot, which means you can take just a simple snapshot, but it cannot be deleted. So with that, you can just quickly recover your business with a simple click. And our algorithm will help identify which snapshot is the clean one and is the closest to clean one, so that you can use that one to recover business. And the density of our snapshot can be as short as 3 seconds. This is what you can do on production storage. And then with backup storage, well, most customers, they do backup like on a day-to-day basis. So it's like 24-hour RPO. But on our backup storage, its major advantage is high performance. We can do the recovery by up to 172 terabytes per hour. That's really very quick, and so that you can shorten the time to recovery for your business. And in addition to that, we also offer the last line. That is, we have this air-gapped zone or isolation zone, where you can put an extra storage device there and then break down the replication link between your production zone and your isolation zone. In case there is an attack to your production zone, you can always use the clean data in the isolation zone for backup. So much is about the highlights of our ransomware protection solution.
Thank you so much, Cindy. And it's exactly like I was saying at the beginning, that we are in a world where data is king. And this is why I wanted to understand how we can actually protect the data, and especially for enterprises, because just like Peter Zhu said yesterday, and like you've said, normally it's the last line of defense sometimes, and people don't always think about these solutions, but it is extremely important that companies and tech giants such as Huawei continue to provide products and solutions that help enterprises be safer. So thank you so much, Cindy, for showing me around at the Huawei IDI Forum on their ransomware. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was a pleasure.